Where? Where is microphone?
Remove the bottle and the big bags. Put it away.
जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव गोपीजन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदा यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे प्रभुपाद शिल प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद्-भागवतम की जय। श्री राधा गोविंद देव की जय। संवेद वैष्णव भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादानुसहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्वसे नमः श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। So we'll read from Srimad-Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, chapter 33, verse 16, 17 and 18. पयोफेन निभासया दंतारुक्मा परिच्छदा आसनानि च हैमानि सुस्पर्शस्तराणि च पयोफेन निभासया दंतारुक्मा परिच्छदा आसनानि च हैमानि सुस्पर्शस्तरणानि च।
पयफेन निभाषय्या दान्तरुक्मा परिच्छदा आसनानि च हैमानि सुस्पर्शस्तरणानि च। पयफेन निभाषय्या दान्तरुक्मा परिच्छदा आसनानि च हैमानि सुस्पर्शस्तरणानि च।
Word meaning paya of milk, fena the foam, nibha resembling, saya beds, dantaha made of ivory, rukma golden, parichada with covers, asanani chairs and bench, cha and haimani made of gold, susparsa soft to touch, astarani cha astarani cushions, cha and translation. The opulence of the household of Kardam Muni is described herein. The bedsheets and mattress were all as white as the foam of milk. The chairs and the bench were made of ivory and were covered by the cloth of lac with golden filigree, and the couches were made of gold and had very soft pillows. 17. स्वच्छस्फटिक कुड्येषु महामारकतेषु च रत्न प्रदीप्ता भान्ति ललना रत्न संयुता. The walls of the house were made of first-class marble, decorated with valuable jewels. There were no need of light, for the household was illuminated by the rays of these jewels. The female members of this house were all amply decorated with jewelry. purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. It is understood from this statement that the opulences of householder life was exhibited in valuable jewelry, ivory, first-class marbles, and furnitures made of gold and jewels. The cloth are also mentioned as being decorated with golden filigree. Everything actually had some value. It was not like the furnitures of the present days, which is the cast in valueless plastics or base metal. The way of Vedic civilization is that whatever was used in the house affair had to be valuable. In case of need, such items of value could be exchanged immediately. Thus, once broken and unwanted furniture and paraphernalia would never be without value. This system is still followed by Indians in household affairs. They kept metal utensils and golden ornaments or silver plates and valuable silk garments with gold embroidery. And in case of need, they can have some money in exchange immediately. There are exchanges for this, money lenders and the householders. 18. गृहोद्यान कुसुमिते रम्या बहुमरे द्रुमयी कुचिद विहंग मिथुना गायन मत मधुव्रतम. Translation. The compound of the main household was surrounded by the beautiful gardens with sweet, fragrant flower and many trees which is produced fresh fruit and were tall and beautiful. The attraction of such gardens was that singing birds would sit on the tree and their chanting voices as well as the humming sound of the bees made the whole atmosphere as pleasing as possible. Vanapaya nivasajya dantarukum parichada asanani chahimani susparsastarana cha. So, by Srila Prabhupada's mercy and also by the mercy of previous acharyas, we are hearing Srimad-Bhagavatam, especially from 3rd canto, 33 chapter. So after Lord Kapil Dev instructed the Sankhya Yoga, then he left his mother. Before, as you know, Kardam Muni already left. So Devahuti is alone. But here we can see how Devahuti was unattached. Everything described within the 3 verses. We can imagine his husband was so empowered. He arranged everything for wife. Yeah. Wife don't have to do anything, practically. By his mystic power. Yeah. Therefore, Prabhupada used to say, Jaru Guru. Prabhupada used to say, if you want to marry, just keep a cow. If you are able to maintain a cow, then you are qualified to maintain your wife. Prabhupada used to say, yeah. These are responsible. We can see in case of Devahuti, she was only serving. She was only serving husband. Now husband is also qualified. As we know, husband, Devahuti's husband, was a saintly person. And whatever necessity in Grahastha life, before Kardam was just residing within a small mud hut. Although when Kardam married, at that time, still staying in a small mud hut. Yeah. Those are saintly persons, real devotees actually. They don't want to expand their material necessities. Yeah. When we expand our material necessities, we are entrapped by all these material necessities. This is called Dravya Sakti. We have many varieties of attachments, not only attachment to husband and wife, like this attachment. This is gross attachment. When man and woman they attach each other, that is gross attachment. But other attachments are there. In 7th canto, Prahlad Maharaj teaching, we may find all these verses. Many variety of attachment in Grahastha life. Therefore, Acharyas always prefer brahmacharya life. They are always giving inspiration, okay, be brahmachari. Brahmacharya means we don't have to, brahmacharya does not mean we have to accumulate also so many things. Brahmacharya life means we have only Guru and Krishna. Yeah. We don't want so many things in our life, so many objects, simple living. For any devotees, he may be brahmachari, he may be grahastha. As Prabhupada said, simple living. Simple living means we can save our energy and save our time. We may consider in case of Lord Kapil Dev, Sri Mother Devhuti, when she first came, she came to know her husband, which is just simply was a saintly person. He is not possessing anything. And he liked to perform austerity. In Grahastha life, he liked to perform austerity. In Srimad-Bhagavatam, we may find many Grahasthas like Kashyap. Kashyap have always a separate ashram. Very elevated position in Grahastha life. They are unattached. That is real taste. Prabhupada used to say, that is real taste. If you have a good wife, beautiful wife, she is good in her nature, and you have everything, but still you are not attached. You have money, you have son, you have daughter, but still you are not attached. That is Krishna's blessing. According to Srimad-Bhagavatam, if you have Janma Aishwarya Sruta Srivi, if you born in an aristocratic family, if you have some education qualification, if you have, beautiful form, and if you have wealth, generally proud comes. Generally it happens. But some exceptional case is there. When Krishna's mercy is there, Guru's mercy is there, it does not happen. Even you have everything. Even you have a beautiful wife, you have everything. Still natural detachment can. Natural detachment means attachment to Krishna. Detachment does not mean we will give up everything. No. Detachment means when natural attachment comes to Krishna, then automatically we will be detached. So generally it happens in Grahastha house, in Grahastha life, someone wants to marry means you have to arrange, you have some responsibilities. But we can see in case of Kardama and Devhuti, they are leading a simple life, austere life. Yeah. When we perform austerity, then we can get happiness. In enjoyment, there is no happiness. Enjoyment, suffering is there. Looks like enjoyment. Mind creates this illusion, okay, I will enjoy. But how can we enjoy? When we perform some austerity for pleasure of Guru and Gauranga, that is real happiness. So, although both are in Grahastha ashrama, they don't have anything. And devotee was only serving husband and understanding his mood, never demanding anything. She never demanded anything. After many years, as you know this story, after many years, when Kardama saw devotee, she was very thin. She was only serving, become tired. The natural affection he developed. Did you want anything? Because you are serving without demand, without asking anything. Like Niskam. Then she said, okay, I want one son. Yeah. Vedic tradition, Vedic custom was very, very high. Yeah. The duty of a student and duty of a chaste wife, duty of a disciple and duty of a chaste wife, mostly same. They used to always serve. And when Guru pleased or husband pleased, they used to give some boons. Yeah. Once we are disciple, this is our principle. We have to follow us. We have to serve. Without demanding anything. And like the devotee, she was serving. Now time came. Kardamuni arranged everything. She also wanted, okay, I want one son because all of my sister have some son. I don't have anything. Kardam said, okay, I will give you son. But once I will give you son, then I will retire from my Grahastha life. I will not stay with you. Yeah, and your son will be Supreme Personality of Godhead. How Kapil Dev can? They are following, although they are in Grahastha ashram, they are serving Krishna. We don't have any discrimination about brahmachari, grahastha, vanaprastha, sannyasi. As Prabhupada said, as according to Srimad-Bhagavatam, sthana stitva srutigatam. In whatever position you may be, but important is service, our dedication towards Guru and Gauranga. Yeah. Even if we are brahmachari and we are not serving in temple, we don't have dedication to Guru and Gauranga, we cannot get any benefit. Like Prabhupada used to say, this is not a free hotel, yeah, or hostel. No. Everyone have to serve here. But generally it's happened. Once someone becomes Grahastha, it does not mean always from wife's side, also from husband's side. They used to develop this mentality to accumulate so many house paraphernalias. Yeah. This type of bed, this type of chair, this type of big TVs. This is necessary. Nowadays this is called bare necessities. Yeah. You go to anyone's house, you can see big TVs. Yeah. You go to anyone's kitchen, you can find 100 varieties of spices. This is now, it is called common. Yeah. What to do? Yeah, in Grahastha life, someone wants to become a Grahastha, you have to arrange so many things. As we saw the descriptions. Yeah. But only difference between a common Grahastha and a Grahastha in Krishna consciousness. In a Grahastha life, if someone, like, Prabhupada's time, there are so many Grahasthas. Shamsundar Prabhu, Malati, Mataji, our Jamuna, Mataji, so many Prabhupada's disciples. Prabhupada used to say they are practically sannyasis. Their activities, because they are always engaged in Guru service. They are always dedicating their life for Guru. They never considered their position. Okay, we are Grahasthas, we have to save something, we have future, what will happen in old age. They never consider all these things. Yeah. So there actually two types of Grahasthas. According to Shastra, one is Grahastha, one is Grahamedhi. Karmi people, they are like Grahamedhis. Medhi means hingsa, violence. Although they are Grahasthas, they are always creating problem for others just to survive. Just for their maintenance, they are giving troubles to others. They are Grahamedhis and creating problems for others also. They are not performing any sort of activities in Krishna consciousness. They are Grahamedhis. Only attached to sensual pleasure. Earning money, just enjoying, creating problem for others. That is not Grahastha life. That is, according to Shastra, this is Grahamedhi. And second one is Grahastha. Grahasthas, they are genuine, they used to follow Vedic rules and regulations. Grahasthas. But still, like according to Rupa Goswami, according to Vedic standard, how much a Grahastha should save? How much? 25? Yeah. 50% you have to donate. Whatever income you have, a Grahastha should give 50% to Krishna. This is standard. But Krishna consciousness Grahasthas, they should be like Bali Maharaj. It's very difficult. They are always ready to give up everything for Guru and Krishna. This is high standard. High standard this is. When they are dedicated their life for Guru and Krishna, their money, their everything is Guru and Krishna's. Yeah, they are not considering their positions. They are always considering my position is I am Guru's servant. That is topmost position of a Grahastha. Yeah. Yeah, then Brahmachari, a Grahastha. Grahastha is maintaining three ashrams: Brahmachari, Sannyasi and Vanaprasthis. Brahmacharis and Vanaprasthis, Sannyasis, when they ask any Grahastha, Prabhuji, give some donation. When they are giving some donations, we are very happy. Okay, Prabhuji is giving donations. But we should understand also, a Grahastha, how he is earning money. Hard earning money. You understand? Brahmachari is just begging. Okay, he receives some donations. But if someone is earning money and giving donation, it is, when you earn money, it is whose money? No, your money. When you earn, you are thinking your. Because you are earning money. And giving donation, and giving in charity, is a difficult task. But we can see all our temples maintained by Grahasthas. But practically Brahmachari and Sannyasi, they are not earning anything. Grahasthas, they are earning, they are contributing everything. Yeah, many Grahasthas, they are giving donations. Therefore, temple is running. So once we become Krishna conscious Grahastha, our center is Guru and Krishna. We should not think about our maintenance. We should not worry. Guru and Krishna will maintain us. Yeah. As you see in this verse, we can say in this verse 16, 17th purport, as Prabhupada said, in Grahastha life, like Kardama Rishi also, have many material objects, many. We can see here, the walls of the house was made of first class marble, decorated with valuable jewels. There is no need of light, for the household was illuminated by the ray of the jewels. Just imagine how many jewels. The female members of the household are amply decorated with the jewels. But we have to remember, this is Kardamanusi's opulent. Only he performed austerity. From his austerity, just produce all these things. Yeah. Not by karma, not by working hard. He's not going to some factories, working hard day and night, and buying some jewelry. No. So from this, how can I say, description, we can understand that there is some bare necessities in Grahastha life. Yeah. There is some bare necessities. Once you want to enter to Grahastha ashram, there is something is needed. Just to maintain this body, maintain to your wife, maintain to children, there is necessity. But we should not develop our attachment, and also we should not work hard. Yeah. We should not work hard. Prabhupada, you can see Prabhupada's lectures, Prabhupada. Most of the time he is condemning why you are working day and night. But nowadays it is difficult. We cannot say, okay, you don't have to work hard, those are staying in the city. They cannot stay in city. And also without city you cannot earn money now. Very difficult to maintain your guest house. If you want to do some business, city. If you want to do some job, city. And if you want to stay in city, then you have to work minimum. Here work period is less. 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, office is closed. And every day you have to go from 10 to what time? 6. 10 to 6, 9 to 5, this is good. But in India, more, 12 hours you have to work. Unless you work 12 hours, no company will allow you to work there. Then, anyhow, they have to stay in city. And what happens? Usually we struggle when we stay in city. If you have kids, if you have wife, then you have to see the standard. How your natives, how your relatives, how your staffs, they are leading their life. Accordingly, you have to decorate your house. Accordingly also, generally this happens in karmis also. Yeah, they want this type of chair, this type of bed, this type of TV, this one, that one. And as Prahlad Maharaj's teachings, slowly within the corner of our heart, the attachment comes to the objects. Yeah. Our senses become acquainted with a particular type of lifestyle. Yes. Particular food, particular lifestyle, particular room, particular bed, particular dress. Yeah. This is called Dravya Sakti. How many attachment? Attachment to, sometimes in Grahastha ashram we develop attachment to body, either towards wife or towards husband. Second one, towards money. Third one, towards small kids. Fourth one, if you have father, mother, old father, mother. Sixth one, everything is in seventh canto Bhagavatam. Even your daughter is married, still you are worried for your daughter. And eighth one, your servant. Even you develop attachment to your servant, if you have servant. And seventh one, you will develop your attachment towards the objects you are using. Table, chair, bed, this one, that one, TV, fridge, everything. This is called Dravya Shakti. And as a result, your condition will be like Prahlad Maharaj said. If you develop all this, how many? Minimum 7 types of attachments. 7 to 8 varieties of attachments in this life. Prahlad Maharaj wants to teach these things to demonic boys. Lastly, your condition will be like a silkworm. Silkworm within the cocoon. You ever saw this silkworm in Govinda? Don't know? Okay, you have to see. Once you come to India, I can show you silkworms. And he created his own, how can you say, cell and die there. He created his own cell and closed his door. Close his way towards the cell and he died there. And why it compared to silkworm? Why it's, he himself collected all this, how can I say, fine cottons from different trees. He himself created this cell and himself he closed. And if someone is not Krishna consciousness and he is Grahastha, he is married, he will himself work. He will collect so many household paraphernalias, then he will develop attachment, he will close his door. He closes his door. That is called silkworm within this cell. Yeah. So we should not, after hearing this purport, we should not develop our attachment. Okay, I have to build a house like that. Like Prabhupada said here. It is understood from this statement that the opulence of a householder life was exhibited a valuable jewelry, ivory, first-class marble, and furniture made of gold and jewels. Even the cloths are also mentioned as being decorated with golden filigrees. Yes, this is our only attachment is Krishna. Yeah, we are using all these paraphernalia because it is necessary for our body. And for Krishna's service, as much as it is required, we should use it. Not for sense gratification. Otherwise, it is a big problem. Yeah. And those devotees who wants to serve Krishna, they don't want anything, they want to serve Krishna, even their grahasthas. Krishna will maintain them. Yeah. I was reading one letter of Prabhupada. Prabhupada was sending one letter to his disciple about how Krishna will take care. Prabhupada said, you have to take some risk. This is Los Angeles, 1968, February, 12th February. To Gargamuni, Prabhupada said. In that letter, Prabhupada said, as far I am concerned, I am always take risk for the Krishna. Because Gargamuni wants to rent a house and $150, $250. Gargamuni's words. Gargamuni wants more $150. He is contacting Prabhupada. Prabhupada, this is not possible. Like, where I can get $150 more? Prabhupada is writing this letter to Gargamuni. Prabhu, so far I am concerned, I am always take risk for Krishna. I came here in your country risking my life. How Prabhupada instructing us, not only for Grahasthas, not only for Brahmacharis, for devotees, how to take some risk for Guru and Gauranga. I came here in your country risking my life, and still, although I am physically unfit, I am trying to execute the order of my Guru Maharaj as far as possible. So to take risk for Krishna is very good. Prabhupada said. When he wants to marry, when he wants to gain Grahastha, you are taking your risk. Job is risk. Risk or not? You don't know which company will get some job. Job is also risk. Okay, when you married any girl, that is also risk. You don't know her nature. Everything is risk. Materially, unless you take some risk, you cannot enjoy also. Anyhow, if anyone wants enjoyment materially, you have to take some risk. Then why not you take risk for Krishna? And spiritually also same. If you want to enjoy, then you have to take also some risk. Prabhupada mentioning, so take risk for Krishna is very good. You know the history of my starting in society in 1966. It was all risk. Prabhupada said, it was all risky and I was alone, but I took it depend on Krishna. Yeah, that is the most important thing. Whether Grahastha, whether Brahmachari, whether whoever we may be, this is important, you have to depend on Krishna. Yeah. And save our energy and time for Krishna. Not that as we are hearing Kardam money, arrange everything, promise austere power for wife Devahuti, we have to arrange everything. We have to serve Guru and Gauranga. We have to depend on Krishna. Krishna will give everything. And here Prabhupada said, so I think if you take the risk of $150 for Krishna, Krishna's sake, Krishna will be happy. Krishna will supply you the required money undoubtedly. Because Gargamuni was struggling for $150. He was thinking whether I will take this rent house or not, because where I will find more $150. I have only $250. Every month I can give. Prabhupada mentioned to him, it depends however on your personal discretion. But I am hopeful that if you take the risk, it will not be bad. In the meantime, Upendra is also released earlier from his interment. And I think he takes some job and he can also help. So try to open this branch and let us depend on Krishna's good will. Yeah. That is whether someone become Grahastha or Brahmachari. Sometimes even those are Brahmacharis, those are maintaining temples like presidents, they are in some responsible post. They are also in problem. Anyhow, they have to take risk to maintain a temple. Everyday seva, you want some Lakshmi, festivals, many things. But important Prabhupada said, depend on Krishna's good will. We don't have to work like karmis. You understand? Okay, and just for maintenance of our house, paraphernalia, That is not a good life. We have to take some risk, as Prabhupada said. Many times Prabhupada said these things. In Bhaktivedanta Thakur's disappearance day, Prabhupada said, yeah. In 1936, on the 31st December, that means just after writing this letter, fortnight before his departure, he passed away. But I took the order of my spiritual master very seriously. But I did not think that I will have to do such and such things. I was at that time a householder, but this is arrangement of Krishna. And last time when Prabhupada wrote down to Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, sending a letter, how can I please you? At that time Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur was in Puri. And Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur gave same order. He should preach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's message in English. And Prabhupada mentioned these things in Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur's disappearance day. If we strictly try to serve spiritual master, his order, then Krishna will give us all facilities. This is the most important thing. We have to serve. We should not consider the position, oh, I am a Grahastha, I am a Brahmachari, I have this problem, I have that problem. Problem will be there, we cannot stop. If we strictly try to serve the spiritual master, his order, then Krishna will give us facilities. That is the secret. Although there was no possibility, I never thought, but I took it little seriously by studying a commentary by Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur on Bhagavad Gita 241, Vivasayatmika Buddhi. Prabhupada mentioning, I don't know how I will go to West, how I will preach, how I will print books, how I will distribute. But only I develop little seriousness. So, we should try to carry out the instruction and the specific instruction of spiritual master. Very rigidly, without caring of our personal benefit or loss. Without considering our personal benefit or loss. So I tried little bit in that spirit, so he has given me all facility to serve him. When we try little, but to fulfill the demands of your family, to fulfill the necessity of Grahastha life, you cannot say, okay, I will serve little, then you can satisfy everyone or everyone will satisfy to you. No. That is not possible. But when you try little to do something, take a little risk, some risk for Krishna, Krishna will give you all facilities. Yeah. So the things have come to this stage that in these old days I have come to your country and you are all taking this moment seriously. Try to understand it. Prabhupada said. Yeah. So if you try, most of the time also, many Grahastha devotees, they are like, they are like in between. Even they have desire to serve Krishna, but they don't have time. They have to earn money, they have some responsibility, they have son, daughter, wife. But as Prabhupada said, this is 7th canto. You have to become very careful. Unless either Grahastha or Brahmachari, unless we take some risk for Guru and Gauranga, we can't receive any mercy. That is fact. And when we are not ready to take some risk for Guru and Gauranga, its negative effect will develop our attachment towards material objects. You cannot sit quietly. Because when you are not ready to take some risk for Guru and Gauranga, anyhow you will take some risk for material enjoyment. That is fact. So this verse, as we are discussing before Prahlad Maharaj, from Prahlad Maharaj's teachings, how many attachments are there? 6, 7 attachments. Attachments to body, attachments to money, attachment to small kids, attachment to old father, mother, attachment to your, how can I say, the householder furnitures, attachment to your pasu, he said, pasun, even to car, pasun, before they are using, how can I say, elephant, horses, now you have car. His pasu and bhutyan, even servants. In that purport, Prabhupada said, in household affair, the first attraction, this is the purport of that verse. In the household affair, the first attraction is the beautiful and pleasing wife, who increase the household attraction more and more. How many attractions? But we can see in case of Kardam, they are so detached because you have austere mentality, austere power, you have relationship with Krishna. He arranges everything for wife, immediately give up. So in household affair, the first attraction is beautiful and pleasing wife, who increase household attraction more and more. One enjoys his wife with 2 prominent sense organs, namely tongue and genitals. Yeah. Always want tasty food. Yeah. Prabhupada said, our kitchen job, our cooking and our deity worship, this both jobs should be within 1 hour. Prabhupada said, this is our 1 hour job. We should not waste our time just cooking, preparing many dishes. Okay, we can prepare many dishes for Krishna. Otherwise, we will waste our time. And lastly, we become disease. Yeah. If you always have rich prasadam, what will happen? For Krishna, we can cook. But we have to take simple prasadam. The wife speaks very sweetly. This is certainly an attraction. Then she prepares very palatable dishes to satisfy the tongue. When tongue is satisfied, one gains strength in other sense organs, especially in genitals. Thus, the wife gives pleasure in sexual intercourse. Household life means sex life. This is encouraged by tongue. Then there are children. A baby gives pleasure by speaking sweet words in broken language. Prabhupada very clearly explain everything. Yeah. A baby gives pleasure by speaking sweet words in broken language. And when the son and daughters are grown up, one became involved in their education and marriage. Yeah. Like silkworm. Yeah. Who bind himself within his cell. Yeah. Unless someone serve Guru and Gauranga, very difficult position. Anyhow, even if you don't want attachment will come. All these are challenges are there. 7, 8 attachments. Even if you cut up one attachment, another attachment is increasing. Yeah. Where Krishna's? Even, marriage takes place between devotees. Why they want to marry? For Krishna service. Both will cooperate each other, they will serve Krishna. Yeah. Then there are one father and mother to take care, and one became concerned with the social atmosphere and with pleasing his brother and sister. You see, all these are attachments. A man became increasingly entangled in household affairs, so much so that leaving them became almost impossible. Almost impossible. Prabhupada said, almost impossible. Possible is there, but almost impossible. Thus the householder became Grihanda Kupam, a dark well into which the man has fallen. For such a man to get out is extremely difficult unless he is helped by a strong person, the spiritual master, who helped the fallen persons with the strong rope of spiritual instructions. How nicely Prabhupada said. Yes, if someone develop, in Grahastha life, he develop all these attachments, where he is now? Deep, dark well. Yeah. Not only for Grahasthas, even someone not married, but he have attachment to all these objects. He have a very attachment to his house. He is also in, he has so much attachment towards his body. He is also in deep dark well. Attachment means deep dark well. Deep dark well means you cannot get out, no light, you cannot see anything, only you will suffer. This is the consequence of attachment in this material world. Unless you develop attachment to Guru and Krishna, whether you marry or don't marry, that does not matter. Suffering is there. Even if you don't marry, you will develop attachment to someone. To body even. Or you will always worry about your future. What will happen in my future? Where I will stay? Who will take care of me? Same. Yes. For such man to get out is extremely difficult unless he is helped by a strong person, the spiritual master, who helped the fallen persons with the strong rope of spiritual instructions. Like someone fallen in the deep dark well, then how can you bring it out? Bring him out? You have to, how can I say, you have to throw a rope into the well. Huh? Now what is that rope? But even you throw a, how can I say, rope into the well, but if the person will not carry, then he can't come out. So instruction is required, also sometimes you have to follow. Then there is a possibility that he can come out from this deep dark well. And Prabhupada said, a fallen person should take advantage of this rope, and then the spiritual master or supreme personality of Godhead, Krishna, will take care of him out of the dark well. Yeah. As we see in this purport, how many luxurious life. Looks like Kardama Rishi arranged a very luxurious life, aristocracy, standard for his wife. But actually from his austerity, from his mystic power, he performed all these things. He never wastes time. Okay, for 10 years he just working, he give up his austerity and working outside and collect money and buy all these stuffs. No. So important is, if you serve Guru and Gauranga will take care of us. They will supply our necessities. That is important. Krishna is maintainer. Krishna is protector. Krishna will maintain us, Krishna will protect us. Otherwise, if, we are discussing somewhere, how attachments come. How attachments come. Sangat sanjayate kamaha. Kamat krodha. Sangat sanjayate. Kama. From attachment, lost desire comes. But how attachment comes? Dhyayat visayan pungsa. When you meditate in the material objects. Okay. Generally, when you meditate, then you have to perform some activities. Suppose you want money now. Okay, you want to buy a laptop. Now you are meditating. Okay, I want to buy a laptop. Then what you have to do? You want money. Then you have to work. then you will receive some money, you get some money, then you have to buy a laptop. Before it was subtle attachment. Now when you buy this laptop, now this is gross attachment came. Before it was subtle attachment. You fulfill your subtle attachment and your subtle attachment turns to gross attachment through work. You perform some activities, you get some money, you buy the stuffs, then now you are using, now gross attachment came. But when subtle attachment came, subtle attachment turns to gross attachment by performing activities. So in Grahastha life, like because we are earning money and we are buying all these stuffs, you understand? I want a nice chair, I want a nice car. Then subtle attachment comes, then you have to perform work, then you are buying something, now gross attachment comes. So by the works, generally we develop attachment. So say, like someone wants to develop attachment to Krishna, what is the procedure? Serve Krishna. In subtle way, we are thinking, okay, I want to develop my attachment to Krishna. Then what you have to do? You have to meditate, then you have to work. Then you have to serve. When you serve, then your attachment will come. By the work, you can develop any sort of work, material or spiritual. Attachment comes involved in works, duties. If spiritually we will develop our duties, our services, then we will develop attachment to Krishna. If materially we develop our works, our duties, then we will develop material attachment. So it does not depend on Grahastha, Brahmachari, anything. But generally it happens. Once someone becomes Grahasthas, you have like the 6-7 attachments. If someone not Sadguru and Gauranga, anyhow, for him, develop is very difficult. Almost difficult. Yeah. Sometimes practically spiritual life will become nil. If someone is not serious, not following like Guru and Krishna's instruction, his spiritual advance will practically become nil. Yeah, therefore our Gurudev used to say, in Grahastha life, if you are serious, then slow progress. If you are serious, for serious, slow progress. If you are not serious, no progress. If someone is not serious in Grahastha life, no progress. Clearly he used to say. Yeah. So we have to become very serious. Like we should not develop desire, okay, I will be like Kardam and I have to build this type of house, I will please my wife. We cannot please anyone. Unless you please Krishna, you can't please anyone. Try to please Krishna. And sometimes we are not disrespecting others. We are not hard-hearted to others. We have a particular limit of duty for everyone. You can care everyone, but extra care, you can use your extra care. We have to develop, extra care nature we have. That we have to utilize for Guru and Krishna. Then everything will be settled. Okay, now this is time. If you have some question. Yeah.
My question was, sometimes we have a certain desire, but then we try to fulfill such desire, and we know maybe it's not required, but we can justify it by saying Yukta Vairagya and use it for Krishna.
No. This is mind cheating us. Yeah. Yukta Vairagya means Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe. That is important. Whether this is helping me in Krishna bhajan or not, in my Guru's service or not, Krishna's service or not, that we have to see. Mind only Mind will instruct so many things. This is good for you, this is beneficial for you. If I fulfill these things, then, like sometimes you will think, okay, if I have a car, then every day I will go to temple. In India, I don't know here. India, many devotees, they used to say, Maharaj, why you are not coming? Oh, I am staying so far. If I have a car, then I will come. Once you have a car, you ask to him, how many times he is coming? How many times he is coming? Mind will cheat you in a different way. But we have to know, we know our propensities, we know our habits, we know our capacities. Accordingly we have to deal. Yeah, direct service is good. If you want something, okay, that will help in Krishna service, but if we are not capable, then it may be dangerous. Directly we are serving, we don't have anything, we don't have bike, we don't have mobile, we don't have other things. We are serving, manually we are serving, that is good. But we have to know our nature, accordingly we have to use something that may be helpful for service. Otherwise, same things will create problem for us. Like nowadays, in our time also, just 2-3 years before, we don't have any Zoom class, we don't have this smart mobile. Even when we are joining, we don't have anything. That time our Prabhupada's books is Zoom class, Prabhupada's books is online, offline, everything. Prabhupada's books and Harinam was our online class, our offline class, our Zoom class, everything for our preaching. That time also people are joining at that time. Now we are using, okay. But if we don't know how to properly use it, then some mobile will smash our life. Sometimes something is very comfortable for us, but it harms our spiritual life, because we have to understand our capacities, whether I can handle these things very nicely or not. Like a thief, for a small children, a knife is good or bad?
Right.
No, knife you are using,
For small children, but
you are using in kitchen, that is good for you. For a small children it is bad. He don't know how to use. Mind will instructive like that. Mind, yeah. Therefore our Gurudev used to say, mind is a bad master, but a good servant. Our Gurudev used to say, don't make mind as master. Don't give a position as a master. Mind is a bad master, but a good servant. If you make him master, he will spoil your life. He is a good servant. Always consult with Vaishnavas, always many Vaishnavas, senior Vaishnavas, Prabhupada disciples are there. Even Guru is not present, still we can ask them, this is beneficial for me. That is helpful. Yeah. One?
Is on? Krishna Maharaj, I was wondering if the husband or wife is a devotee, Vaishnava, is that service different than just...
Service?
Is that service to that devotee, is that different?
When this is depend on consciousness. When in Krishna consciousness, husband and wife, they are boys and girls, they are married, now they are Vaishnava and Vaishnavi. In Karma Kanda or in outside people, they think my wife, my husband. Now husband and wife, they are connected with Guru. Both are Guru's servant. It depends on our consciousness, our vision. Yeah, you are taking care of a Vaishnava. At that time, your service towards wife is Vaishnavi Seva. And wife's servant towards husband is Vaishnava Seva. Yeah. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, in Suddha Bhagavata Charanaranu, in that song, what he mentioned? Jadina grihe bhajana dekhi grihete golok bhai. In that day, in my house, when I chant very peacefully, without any offense, pure name, that day I feel my house is just like Golok. What is that? What is that vision? How can your house become Golok?
Consciousness.
His vision is like that. My son, Krishna's. He's Krishna's son. Krishna's servant. Bhaktivinoda Thakur said same thing. Why I have a relationship with my wife? Why I have a relationship with my kids? Tabo dasi dasa. Seita sambandha sabe amaro prayas. Because they are your servants. Therefore I am keeping this relationship with them. Yeah. Our vision is totally different. It depends on level of understanding and level of faith. Yes. You see Prabhupada's disciples, when Prabhupada's time they are Grahasthas, they are staying separately. Brahmacharya ashram, Brahmacharini ashram, distributing books, leading their life, totally dependent on Prabhupada. Level of understanding, different. Level of faith. Yeah. Everyone's standard is not same. They depend on their faith. Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. So my question is that sometimes when we have doership mentality, it becomes difficult to depend on Krishna. So how can we depend on Krishna and subsiding our doership mentality?
Duality mentality is scam. If you don't depend on Krishna, then you have to depend on yourself, your karma. Those people, they are not depending on Krishna, they are depending, they have 2-3 shelters, we can say. Those are not devotees. First, they are always concerned with the astrologers. They are concerned with their destiny. Always, yeah, because they don't have faith on Krishna. Anyhow, you have to put faith. If you don't put faith on Krishna, then you have to put faith on astrology, you have to put faith on other demigods, or you have to put faith on your karma. We have faith, we are soul, we have faith. If you don't faith on Krishna, then we have to put faith somewhere. So once we are chanting holy name, once we are connected with devotional life, we should not put faith in other things. Krishna, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said in one of his songs, because generally I used to sing, here I don't know, they don't know how to play, how to sing, most of them they don't know Bengalis. Yeah. Krishna jaha ichha kare taha jaan bhalo, tejiya apana ichha gochao janjalo. What is Krishna's desire? That is good. Accept it. And what is the problem? Tejiya apana ichha gochao janjalo. Whenever we have some desire, that is problem. Very complicated situation. When we develop some desire, when we develop some, okay, I want to do these things, I want to do these things, that is a real problem. We have to depend on Krishna. What is your will? What is your desire? That will come. Super soul is there. That direction will come. Through Shastra, through Vaishnavas, through super soul, Chaitanya Guru is there within our heart. He will show you path, he will lead you. Yeah, like mother. Some, Indian mothers, they used to catch up their kids' hand. They used to walk. Then my kid may fall down. If someone pray to Krishna, Krishna is like that. Yeah. We should not worry for that. Yes. Okay. Now this is time. Thank you. Grahastha Srimad-Bhagavatam ki jai, Radha Govinda Dev ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samved Vaishnava Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Pramanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Haladhara Swāmī Maharaj.
Jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.